He was known for his religious devotion, super calm demeanor, right? He's the guy trying to get everybody motivated. It could only be Russell Wilson, bro. It could only be Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited. What is happening, RBA fam? Welcome back to Think RBA, where real ballers adjust. Sir, we got a fun one today.
Yeah.
I want to talk about sport movie remakes. Okay, but with a twist.
Okay.
We're going to take a sports movie and we're going to remake it with current athletes, coaches, whatever, right? Current or maybe some recently retired, right? Just semi-recent people that actually are in there, but we're going to cast them into the movie. So for example, like Space Jam, what current player right now would, or not LeBron, right? But like what other player would play Michael Jordan in that lead role, right? Who would play Lola Bunny, right? Is that Angel Reese? Let me go. So, but that's what we're going to do, right?
Okay.
We're going to reimagine a sports movie with a brand new cast of actual athletes.
Got it. Okay.
And or coaches if there's a coach involved.
Okay.
Okay. So let's have fun with this. I hope y'all have fun with it. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss anything that's coming up. And let us know, first of all, if you would correct anything that we're about to do. Right? Maybe we made some errors that we should have cast some other players in our teams. Or what movie would you pick and how would you recast it? So give us some feedback and let us know. With that,
man,
sir, first give the movie and then start running through the cast. Who you got?
Wow. Well, it won't be Uncle Drew.
It's not going to be Uncle Drew?
Because it already has a player cast.
It does. It does.
No, for me, bro, it's an iconic, man. It's there's no other way to go for me with this one. But there's two movies, right? But I'm going to go with the one that I personally like a lot.
Okay.
And that's He Got Game.
Ooh.
He Got Game.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right?
Okay.
He Got Game is a NBA cultural like iconic movie. So my cast, brother. So Jake Shuttlesworth, right? Originally played by Denzel Washington. Like those are some big shoes to fill. Those are some big shoes to fill. So, and there's only one man I could think of who would fill these shoes.
Okay.
And he is no longer with us, though.
Okay.
He is this man right here.
Kobe
Bean Bryant would play the father's role. Hard-nosed, pushing him at night, late night.
Ooh.
There is no other person. I don't even want to hear it if you have another person.
No, there's nobody else.
So Kobe
that's a good one.
Would play, right? Intense, is a perfectionist, right? He put you through those psychological, like moral conflicts.
Oh, of course.
So Kobe will play Denzel Washington's character. And then who else could play Denzel's character? So get that out of the way.
I love that.
Now let's go to the main, like Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Yes.
Right? Played by Ray Allen.
Of course.
And this one I had a little trouble with. But I landed on somebody. I went through a bunch of guys. And so caveat, I remixed the story a little bit. Because this is part 2, right? It's the remake.
The remix, baby.
Correct. So I did a little bit of a remix.
Okay.
So our main character, that what they call the protagonist?
Something like that.
So my main character for this movie will be Kevin Durant, purist, hoop head only. Grew up without a father. Right? He fits the role of all that. All he did was just hoop. That's all he ever did. That's all he cared about. His mom pushed him similarly in that way. So, and that's him. He's a purist. And that's what Ray Allen was kind of playing in that role, like as that purist who was torn between friends and whatnot. And that's kind of almost like Katie's upbringing in a sense, right? No dad, a tough mom pushed him, right? So all that, right? and I gave KD a brother. Give him a younger brother. He has a real younger brother, a real life younger brother. So I gave him a little brother in this, as the guy that he's looking out for. He's protecting him now.
Okay.
While being a phenom.
Okay.
Right? Being attracted, and his younger brother, you don't want him to slip.
Right.
Through his older brother's fame.
Okay.
That's Aunt Edwards.
I knew it. I was just like, it has to be
Anthony Edwards, right? Like, and Anthony Edwards also has that tough grit and grind type, like that mentality. So I think he fits it perfect in that role. Someone who can also come under Kobe.
Yeah,
he'd come under that Kobe tree.
And also too, he seems like he would be that little brother that you like. I got to keep my eye on him.
Correct.
For sure.
Correct. There's too many distractions out there, and the fame will get to him, right? So he may slip. You got to hold him back. And then they have also gave them, like they lived in that building, right? The projects and all that. I gave them like a OG. I give them another OG because the dad wasn't around, so you needed an OG when mom was at work to kind of look out for them. And that's Kevin Garnett. He's the OG.
He's the OG on the block.
Yeah, like keep your head straight, brother. Keep your head straight. Like, you know how.
Don't fucking up, man.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
And I gave Kevin Durant a best friend.
This is the total remix.
It is. I gave him a best, but his best friend is sparring partner. Right? It's a sparring partner who's really gonna push him to get there. Who the brother's gonna watch and learn from.
Okay.
The OG is gonna look at, watch, and kind of guide them. Right. So Kevin Garnett's the OG. We got Aunt Edwards, his little brother. Kevin Durant, the main actor, and the best friend is no one other than Stephen Curry, the babyface assassin. And they're going to push each other. So in this movie, you're going to see long range, deep threes, them playing together, twos and ones, and really, really pushing each other. The way they do on the court, the way Steph hit that long range bomb in the game against OKC. Right? So it's got all that. And then you're going to have the antagonist, the guy that's going to test all of them.
So that could have been Aunt Edwards too. It could have been. I got someone else though. Okay.
There's two guys. Kyrie Irving. I could see him because remember, he was also the villain of the league at one point. So Kyrie Irving, again, from the area, right? Street hooper, put you on ankle skates and all that. And his boy, right? You also got to have a boy that comes and does that with you. John Morant. And John Morant's going to take a different, more the hothead, right? Who may come out with a certain instruments that may test the safety of the court at times when the game gets rough. All right, so now I'm going to go back to the storyline now.
Okay.
Booger. He was a street hustler. And he was also the comic relief, right? But a tough competitor. Another tough competitor. And I'm going to give that to Allen Iverson. The original guy who was actually casted for this movie declined the role before Ray Allen took it. So AI's got to come back. Got to come back. Right? And now when Kevin Durant starts taking... You know when Ray Allen went to go see colleges and had some experiences throughout the movie? You remember some of those moments with Rick Fox? That's going to be Magic Johnson. It's fitting. It's fitting. Real life, right?
Life imitates art.
There you go.
Art imitates life. Wait, it's backwards. Art imitates life. So
the Rick Fox, the Tech University coach, will be Magic Johnson, right?
Okay.
Ultimate smile, charisma, all that good stuff. So the neighborhood hustler, right? The guy who tries to lure Jesus. Big time Willie. There's only one guy fitting for this. That's Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq. Like there's no one else that you can, maybe Dwight, but it's gotta be Shaq.
No, Shaq.
Gotta be Shaq. And now you gotta go with the flashbacks, right? Of Jesus and his mother, Mary Shuttlesworth. And because she doesn't appear in the movie, she's in more flashbacks and he remembers that trauma from the incident that happened. And I went through a bunch of different people about this and I only landed on one. Because again, it's got to be OG. right? OG like, and this she set the stage for the NBA. When the NBA was popping off, like she came in as probably the first major superstar of the league. That's Lisa Leslie, another Laker. So you got Kobe and you got Lisa, and their kid Kevin Durant.
Mama.
And then some fun cameos I would put in there, right? Along the already ones I already put in there. So we have the legend mentor cameo, Michael Jordan. The old rival turned recruiter, Larry Bird. And then I want to give this the international twist because the game's got international. So I got to get my international guys on there, right? Because now Kevin Durant is coming up. You got to compete against international folks. So you got to put Giannis in there. You got to put Luka in there. Jokic, Embiid, Wemby.
You're getting everybody in here.
I'm getting everybody. I'm making this the ultimate NBA movie.
Man, you just rewrote a whole entire script.
I absolutely did. And then you got Larry Bird, the serious recruiter. Then you got the flip side recruiter, right? Larry Bird's like telling him to stay even, right? Even keel, all that. Then you got the other recruiter. Let's have fun. I'm gonna show you a good time. That kind of recruiter. That's gonna be Charles Barkley.
Oh my God.
So for me, man, like this is a movie I would pay to watch this. I would absolutely pay to watch this.
I thought I was gonna have fun with this. I underestimated the amount of fun you were gonna have with
You didn't put any parameters on this. So I said I'm gonna go with this.
All right. Well, I kept it more to what I thought we were gonna do, which was just, reimagining the existing storyline. So I went with one of my number one favorite football movie. So I am a football guy. Remember the Titans.
Okay.
And I had to go with Remember the Titans. Funny, we both picked a Denzel movie. That's just shout out to Denzel, man. He's so freaking good, man.
Hands down.
So freaking good.
So my son is a fan.
Of course.
That's crazy.
He's timeless, man. He's timeless. So Coach Herman Boone, obviously played by Denzel. There's only one person that can fit this role, and that's Mike Tomlin.
Oh, okay.
Mike Tomlin from the Pittsburgh Steelers. So tough, disciplined, principled leader, right? He's literally gonna stand on business, 10 toes down, right? He's gonna play and especially for what they were in at the time with the, integrating black and white players into a city that was not ready for that. Like he gonna be just as hard on the black players as he is white players. Like Mike Tomlin the standard is the standard, right? Doesn't matter who you are. So Mike Tomlin, easy pick for
really?
Coach Boone.
Someone else came across my mind.
Nope.
Yeah. I mean,
nobody else. Who?
Bill Parcells.
No. It has to be a black coach though.
I know.
No, Bill Parcells. No. Coach Bill Yost, played by Will Patton. A former head coach demoted to an assistant under Boone. He was initially skeptical, becomes a strong ally and advocate for the players. I'm throwing in Motor City Dan Campbell. Motor City.
Okay, at Dan the kneecaps.
Campbell. I think he'd be great in that role, right? And then, once he comes around and takes that strong allied perspective, Dan will be great in that role. Linebacker Gary Bertier, right? Played by Ryan Hurst. I'm throwing TJ Watt in there, right? TJ Watt, this is again white team captain, All-American linebacker, and then also ultimately becomes friends with Julius Campbell, the other linebacker. So I'll go to him, played by the iconic Wood Harris. Man, such a great actor. And there I'm throwing in Roquan Smith.
Okay,
like a tough, again, you need a tough, strong, quiet leader right? And then he eventually bonds with Bertier. So give me TJ Watt and Roquan Smith for Bertier and Campbell. This one's probably even easier than Tomlin. Ronnie Sunshine Bass, played by Kip Perdue. It's got to be Trevor Lawrence. The long blonde hair, laid back, okay. Kind of shakes up the team dynamic, skilled but confident. But yeah. Sunshine, it's got to be Trevor Lawrence. Petey Jones, played by Donald Faison. This is a talented running back with a fiery personality. Faces position changes and challenges adapting, but kind of always just kind of like there in the mix, getting into stuff. I'm throwing Tyreek Hill into that role.
Based on what you described, that makes sense.
Based 80, it's got to be Tyreek Hill. The good Rev Harris, played by Craig Kirkwood. You talk about a quarterback. Now in here, it's quarterback turned receiver. But he was known for his religious devotion, super calm demeanor, right? He's the guy trying to get everybody motivated. It could only be Russell Wilson, bro. It could only be Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited himself.
Wow.
Russell Wilson playing Rev Harris. Blue Stanton, who was a big, fun-loving lineman, tries to build unity. Going to your team, the Giants, Dexter Lawrence, big man, lineman, but he's got a big extroverted personality too. Always trying to be funny in the mix. Alan Bosley, who was played by Ryan Gosling, he was kind of like the small, timid guy, but had a big heart, used for comic relief, but kind of grows as a teammate. I'm going Cooper Kupp. Right. And overlooked guy. Right. But because of his strong work ethic and everything else, he kind of comes up and all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty good. And a good dude. So, and then lastly, Louis Lastic, played by Ethan Suplee. That's the overweight but lovable offensive lineman. He was one of the first to embrace the racial integration, which I could see this person too. I don't know, just from the outside, we don't know these people, but just thinking about the lovable offensive lineman piece, I had to take the recently retired Jason Kelce.
Okay.
Jason Kelce as Louis Lastic, like hands down, he will be so funny in that movie. So that's the main part of the cast. I didn't go deep into you know, the reserves. I didn't create a new storyline or anything like that.
You're not fun with it,
but let us know what y'all think about either one of our lineups. If y'all got a different movie that you'd reimagine, and we want to hear from you until next time.
Yes, sir.
Until we come up with another. Like, I can't wait to do another one of these.
Oh yeah.
We might have to dedicate a whole one just for you if you're gonna rewrite another script and everything. Like, you're gonna go off to Hollywood.
You're gonna watch my movie. My movie's gonna be a hit.
Like, did you come up with like lines for people too?
I did.
All right. Well, until next time, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace.